If you're in the market for a small SUV, then there's tons of choice out there. But often we think the Suzuki Vitara gets wrongly overlooked. It's a fantastic family SUV with tons going for it. In fact, in today's video, I'm going to give you 10 reasons why we think that you should put the Suzuki Vitara on your small SUV list. Hi, I'm Tish and welcome back to the John Banks Review channel. In today's video, I'm going to tell you all the fantastic reasons we think the Suzuki Vitara is one of the best small SUVs that you can buy. So if you want to find out what those are, then make sure you keep watching. And if you do like new car reviews, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Plus, if you wanted to test drive a Vitara for yourself, or if you wanted to take advantage of some fantastic offers, which includes a brand new Suzuki Vitara Go on the road from $24,995 with 7.9% APR and 2 years free servicing. Then make sure you click the link down below and get in contact with John Banks. First things first, let's kick it off with design. The design of the Suzuki Vitara is fantastic. It's very simple but purposeful. It's not trying too hard, but we think it makes a real statement. I love that front grille, and you've got the flashes of blue that go through the headlamps. It really does look quite nice. The contrasting colours on this white car look fantastic. You've got the white paintwork, you've got the black bumpers, and then you've got the contrasting black and chrome alloy wheels and those flashes of chrome around the grille and the front of the air vents. As a hint to the Vitara's rugged off-road capabilities, you get a set of chrome roof bars, and if you go for this top spec SZ5, you also get some nice rear tinted windows. The next reason has got to be simplified choice. The Suzuki Vitara only comes in the option of 2 different trim levels. You've got the entry level SZT and the top spec SZ5. There's no need for pricey equipment packs like other competitors. All Vitaras come well specified, but to make the brand even more accessible, they've also recently added the Go model, which gets slightly smaller 16-inch wheels, but still gets features like Apple CarPlay. With just 3 models to choose from, picking the right Vitara couldn't be easier. Coming onto the interior, and my next pointer is equipment. Equipment levels on the Vitara are extremely high, like the rest of the Suzuki range. If you go for the entry-level mild hybrid model, which costs just $20,499, then you get lots of things as standard, including Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a satellite navigation system, you get automatic climate control, automatic lights, automatic rain sensing wipers, you also get adaptive cruise control, all your steering wheel controls, you get safety features like anti-collision warning, and you also get lane assist. Now, if you opt for the top spec version, like I'm sitting in today, the SZ5, then you also get part leather interior seats, which feel very high quality. You also get a panoramic opening sunroof, plus nice additional features like rear and front parking sensors. Next up is practicality, and starting with the boot. Because of the Vitara's square shape, that means you get a really good loading area, which is nice and wide. You also have a flat boot floor, and it's easy to lift things in and out of the boot. If you did need a bit of extra storage, you can also drop down the boot floor and then you get a little bit more extra space. Or you could have the boot in the top position and you could hide your valuables underneath. Practicality also moves around to the back of the car, where the rear doors open nice and wide to be able to lift car seats in and out. Once inside, there is plenty of room in the back of the Vitara. I've got a nice amount of legroom and also a decent amount of headroom, even though this version has the full panoramic sunroof. If you did need a little bit of extra headspace, then you could opt for the SZT, which comes without it. The next point is one that Suzuki are very proud of, and that's reliability. In 2020, a popular magazine surveyed customers of all different manufacturers' cars, and they found that no customers had issues with the Suzuki Vitara, meaning it was just one of 3 cars from manufacturers to score 100% in reliability. In fact, Suzuki are so confident in the reliability of their cars that they now offer an extended service-activated warranty. After your 3-year standard warranty ends, every time you have a qualifying service with Suzuki, we'll give you a service-activated warranty, which covers you through to your next service, until the car is 7 years old or you reach 100,000 miles, whichever comes first. However, the great feedback isn't just about the car itself. Our showrooms are top-notch as well. The Institute of Customer Services Barometer of Satisfaction for July 2023 lists Suzuki once again as the top automotive brand overall of 26 manufacturers measured. Suzuki has now ranked first in this survey 7 times since it was published twice a year from January 2019. And just this year, Kieran Ramirez of John Banks Suzuki IPSWICH won the award for customer trust. The Vitara is available as either a mild or full hybrid. The first is a 1.4 litre petrol engine which produces 127 brake horsepower and uses mild hybrid technology to give it a little extra performance without sacrificing the fuel economy. In fact, you won't actually notice the extra assistance, but that's not to say that it's slow. Indeed, the Vitara is actually quite nippy for a small SUV, with plenty of pace that's able to get you up to motorway speeds or to pass slower moving traffic on a country lane. Its 0 to 62 time of 9.5 seconds is slightly quicker than the equivalent Ford Puma or Volkswagen T-Cross. The full hybrid system links a 1.5 litre petrol engine with a 33 brake horsepower electric motor for a total of 115 horsepower, and it can cover short distances in just electric. That improves refinement as well as fuel consumption, meaning you'll find that Suzuki's 53 mile per gallon efficiency claim is achievable. The next reason is because it's actually good in all weather. The Suzuki Vitara, unlike many of its rivals, does come with the option of being all-wheel drive, or it gets Suzuki's all-grip system. That means that most of the time the car will sit in front-wheel drive to get the best fuel economy. However, if you do get into slippery conditions or on muddy roads, then it can change to be all-wheel drive and get you out of those conditions. Being a hybrid, decent fuel economy is to be expected. But what isn't always to be expected is just how good the Vitara is to drive. Its steering is really well weighted, and despite being an SUV, it still turns into corners well and body roll is kept to a minimum. In fact, it's far better to drive than pretty much all of its rivals. Now here is possibly the most important one, price. With the Suzuki Vitara starting from $24,995, it undercuts rivals like the hybrid Nissan Juke by £8,000, the Kia Niro by £9,000, and the cheapest Toyota CHR by a whopping £14,000. Finance packages are also competitive, and you get 2 free services as a bonus. So that's 10 reasons why you should consider the Suzuki Vitara as your next car. But we could think of so many more reasons. This really is a great all-round family small SUV. But let us know your thoughts. What do you think of the Suzuki Vitara? Are you one of those existing customers? And do you love your Vitara? Let us know in the comments. If you had any more questions or queries, then make sure you get in contact with John Banks Suzuki down below. And don't forget, you can take advantage of those huge offers. If you did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Until next time, bye.